Welcome into the first of two streams today. This is round 4 of OHS Season 66. We are both 2-1. I am playing against the Sparkle in Your Water, so the winner of this game will be going to the playoffs for this season. This is a combined draft pools event, so we both brought a bunch of figures in our own draft pools. We combined them into one pool, and we drafted from them. I have the draft on screen in the Google Doc here, so I chose to pick first. Sparkle had some bans that he was able to use, chose to ban Master of the Hunt and Lucia, and then we went through the draft process as you see it laid out there. I took the Wraith Riders first overall because I think they work pretty well into most of the stuff that I brought. Wraith Riders were from Sparkle's pods. They're really, really great into Exiles, which was a big thing. They're also pretty good into Nikitas, and they're also really nice into Awashia, which Sparkle brought, who Sparkle ended up drafting, because Awashia wants to sort of sit on her water perch, but they have the chance to sort of grab her off of that perch because she is medium and then move her somewhere else on the map. So I thought Wraith Riders is a really good piece, and they also reserved Exiles for me for later. And then the draft sort of played out from there. Sparkle went with a very sort of slow draft strategy, in the sense of drafting very cheap things off the bat, with the exception of Awashia. So we saw the Glide Strikers as sort of a no-op pick get taken early, and then also the Tarn, and then did take Erevan later on. I spelled Erevan wrong. I never know how to spell that thing. It's an E because I just had to search him on the builder, and I didn't know how to spell it. But yeah, he took that because that was how I wanted to fill out my draft. So instead, I denial picked Anshu. So instead of him having Anshu and me having Erevan, we sort of switched because he chose to do the denial pick of sorts there. We are about to get started, though. We shall see how this goes. I am going to go with that. I want the threat of the Wraith Riders, I want to move the Exiles, and I want to have the 3 on Phantom Knights in case I have the chance to lose initiative in round 1 and get the Dagmar switch and potentially killing some key shit. So that's the plan. Thought I'd spend a little bit of time thinking about it. I thought about doing some different configurations, but that is the one I am going to go with. Let me see if I can hop into a voice room and see if we can get audio going. While we do that, let me go ahead and see if I can get this link posted in some places, at least the one place. I haven't been posting it in the... I haven't been posting my links in the main one for a while just because it's been getting spammed hella hard, and I don't want to contribute to spamming of the chat, unfortunately, so it's kind of like now people can't use it for their actual stuff. But that's okay. Guessing that's Sparkle?
Yep.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Get to play Heroscape. Always nice. I gotta post my link. I am streaming, just FYI, so your audio is on the stream. Just making sure you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool. Let me post the link to this in the season thingy. And yeah, I am.
I said on one of your unboxing videos, I thought it was okay to have the 1 asphalt and 1 concrete 24 hex in that box.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, I saw that they had 2 asphalt in the other box. So it's like if you bought 1 of each, you end up with 3 asphalt and 1 concrete. So I kind of took it back.
Yeah, it would have been if they did 1 and 1. If they did 1 and 1, it would have been nicer. Yeah.
Yeah, or just two black in the one and then 2 concrete in the other.
Yeah, that would also that might have looked better for actual map building, honestly, that way, because then you have like a set that you can use for concrete and a set that you can use for asphalt or whatnot. But yeah, alas, their set packaging has largely not aligned with the way that people would want to build maps. So, I don't know why I would expect them to suddenly change that, but yeah.
I saw some people had some nice looking maps built with that toxic terrain already.
I think it looks really good on maps. That's my favorite. Yeah, I think that I think it's gonna look quite nice. I don't even know, honestly, I don't even know what the rules for it are. I haven't even gotten that far, but I do think it looks pretty good.
Oh, you didn't read the rules? It's just -1 defense for the land and -2 for the water if you're standing on it.
Okay, that makes sense. That's a harsh penalty for the water.
Kind of like a lava field, except
Yeah.
not as well.
Interesting.
Maybe
Okay.
it would be bad since it depends who's standing on it since you're on there the whole round.
Yeah, and how often they're attacking you. Like, if you're getting nibbled at by Death Reapers or something, -1 defense could hurt you a lot. Alrighty.
Alright, my order markers are set. Good luck.
Yeah, you as well. I am very curious what you open with. I have absolutely no idea. Glide Strikers. Okay, all right. There we go. They were an early pick. You did call them shit though in your draft pool.
Yeah, some people thought that to mean that I thought they were awesome.
Fair enough. Let's see. So you drop one at a time. Glide Strikers.
You haven't played them yet?
I did once. I played one game with them. Yeah. After revealing an order marker. Cool. Interesting. So the...
I don't know if I like them. I took them last time and I
We'll see.
pulled a SRD play that I just took them because I didn't want to face them.
Actually going to work out pretty well for him.
It seemed like they would annoy me.
It's a good opening. They're very, I don't know. They've got, like, they either have very good spots or very bad spots, I think, in a lot of situations, but we'll see what they can pull off here. A little 4-move. 4-move is so slow, but they get to start, anywhere, so that helps a lot. I suspect that the thought process here is that the Glide Strikers are going to try to take out like one of everything, try to take out one Kazuke, try to take out one Exile, etc. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to actually use the Exiles now to kill one of them because my 1 is on Exiles. It's a good thing I lost initiative. If I'd won initiative, this would have been a lot worse. I'm guessing that guy's going to shoot one of my Kazuke right now with a 3v3. Yep, that makes the most sense.
Attack the Kazuke?
Yep. It's a good start. Yeah, they got their value already.
Well, I saw some discussion about them, but we can talk about it later, I guess.
Glide Strikers.
Squad them here, I think.
Their move is 4. Yeah, their move is 4. Not adjacent. Ooh, this is a problem. Yeah, I have to do this in like the dumbest way imaginable. This is not what I was planning on doing with my order marker 1 on Exiles, but I think I have to do it this way. I'll move them like that and then use a powder. Ugh, yeah, what a waste. Okay, bunch of shots at that fool. You have height for all of them. That was enough. Okay. I thought that I couldn't afford to lose any Exiles. I think I need them for the later game. So I'll be able to counter the future Glide Strikers with PKs just fine. We'll be able to kill them easily. So basically, you're going to trade the Glide Strikers for, a couple Kazuke probably, which is a good trade points-wise. But the downside is you're going to lose board control against me. So it's an interesting route. Not what I expected, but it's quite intriguing to think about it some more. They may well win the game if they can chop apart my army. Alright, that's helpful. I don't have to waste one protecting that exile then. We know where your 3 is, so it's not the most interesting bit in the universe. Not even sure I want to multi-engage you with the PKs here. I don't like letting you have height on them very much. I gotta leave that one where he is. I can afford to leave those 2 where they are, so I can move the other 3. Go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring that one up to there. Bring that one over to there, I suppose. We'll take a single 3v2. That'll do. Yep. Yep. Oh, that was lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only going to be able to engage you with the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to be able to reach that? I can reach that already. So that one goes there. Yeah, this definitely forced me to underdevelop. It's very interesting. I still don't think I can move either of them or that one. Huh. Yeah, I'll go with that. We'll just take the 1 attack, 3v2. Okay. So I was super turtly there because if the last Glide Striker, he can just put the last order marker 1 on the next Glide Striker at this point and just try to kill an exile. So I'm just like max protecting exiles in this spot. I think I need them too badly into Awashia later in the game when we get to that point in time. Awashia and also the Tarn potentially if I can spread out and get hided shots on them. But I had to waste a powder early. That sucked. They should have killed more than 1 Kazuke. Only losing 1 Kazuke was very fortunate off the 3x 3v3s. Man, I want to have the 1 on the chain grabbers almost, but I think I can't afford to. Because if I win initiative and move, I can't. If I win initiative, I can't move them because they're protecting the damned exiles, and I can't get up a 2v2 on them. It's really interesting. Considering actually doing double on-shoot to get to Sola Astrid? Is that nuts? It might be nuts. I can't move the PKs too well either, I know, if I win initiative. Maybe I actually put the 1 on Kazuke. They're going to get shot at anyways. and then the other one if they get shot at, and then they can move up to a spot where they threaten Awashia. Actually, kind of like that. And I think we just stick on PKs after that. Maybe we go Exiles. Maybe we sneak another Exiles. The problem is 1 PK's order marker is not enough to take Dagmar, so I don't love that. Like, I really want to be able to take Dagmar to threaten things. What does he have that can hurt Exiles? I really need the Exiles development, is the problem. I don't know. I'm very torn on what to do here. I think I need the Exiles development. I don't like the Kazuke develop. I'd rather not do anything with Kazuke here, but I like. What do I put the order marker 1 on? Maybe PKs just to reposition a little bit. If I win initiative, yeah, maybe I just go 1 on PKs. Go with that. Okay. Awashia, Glide Tarn. Okay. This is where, again, I have to protect these stupid Exiles, so I can't even move the 3 dudes in the back, which is just so silly. I probably never wanted to threaten Dagmar at the end of this round with having 1 initiative. I think that option went out the window. So, man. Awashia's coming in. I do like being able to threaten Sola Astrid still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a real problem. It's a real problem. Otar and Chana are the bonding options. Chana's can just suicide into an exile nicely as well. Ugh, this is so bad. I don't want to abandon Sola Astrid, but I may have to. There's just really not a lot I can do here. Threatening Dagmar's not worth much. I think threatening Sola for later in the round is worth a lot. I think I'm never actually putting an Exile there. So I think we can put a Phantom Knight there and then just like hold that line. I mean, this sucks. I hate this, but I think this is our best bet. Funkily. Weird order marker. Didn't want to win initiative. You're up. I'm not going to waste the second powder on these little fools. Oh, he's shooting one, though. I really hope he doesn't get it. Kind of scary.
Okay there?
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, you asking about line of sight?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know which side was actually better, but probably. Let me throw a line on there. I would have thought so, but oh crap! Sorry, my mouse can't highlight things tonight. You can probably get like closer to the edge of that too. It's actually close. Wonder if your head's any more exposed, flipped around the other direction. I don't know. I'm thinking. I thought yes initially, but that line's making it kind of hard to get through there.
Say no.
Okay.
Just say no.
Yeah, I think not. I'm gonna load up another game while we're doing this because my teammates are on. One of my teammates for War League is playing right now, and we need to win that game. So I'm gonna pull up that game while we wait here, especially since this one's not looking so hot for me. I kind of wanted him to have line of sight there, honestly. I'd rather he shoot because I think I'd rather lose another Kazuka here than lose a Exile. Of course, I'd rather the Exile just hit the stealthy, but, you know, we don't control that part. All right, I'm back. Watching that. Yes, Rogue got one of them. Sorry, I'm gonna be just very enthusiastic on this one. So we've got 2 of the Ebon dead so far. I don't know how many attacks he has left here. Okay, yeah, definitely from there.
Yep. You might have hit your mic muted or something.
I did. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
I didn't hear you say anything before it though, so.
Yeah, I had pulled up. Sorry, I'm also watching one of my teammates' War League games on the side monitor, so I was reacting to that and had muted myself while I was doing that.
Let's. Okay.
I'm a little distracted. I mean, it's a good thing. Me being distracted is a good thing for you, definitely. But I care more about the outcome of that game, I think. I'm trying my best here, but we got a clinch. That's like our clincher to get into the playoffs in that one. What am I doing here? Exiles. I don't want to waste a powder on this guy is the problem. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could come up and get 2 melee engagements. What does that leave me with? What kind of wash? Your 2 and 3 are probably going to wash you here. I mean, you might actually have a Tarn Order marker, though. If you had a Tarn Order marker, I want to bring up the Exiles more aggressively here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You won't get any shots there. What can Otar or Chana do? How scared do I need to be of these fools? 5 move, flying, and Otar I think is 6 move. Yeah, Otar is 6 move. Definitely not to there then. Man, I'm not even sure that's worth it. I think it's not. Not sure I like that last positioning very much. I think I prefer him being more isolated in the corner. Actually, maybe just to there. Get a little bit of development in. Yeah, I'll go with that. No powder this turn. You're up. And in the Warley game, we got it going. We got all 4 Ebon in the opening. Sure, they are all on cards. Who cares? We have micros on height. We didn't lose any micros. LFG. Shurig's 1 is on Ebon, which is burned. We had 1 initiative in round 2, I guess, or not. Maybe that was just the end of round. No, I think that was just the end of round 1. Yeah, that's a pretty sick spot. He's just going to start murdering things with Microcore now. I may have to put a Phantom Knight somewhere to block a Wash. I may have to sacrifice a single Phantom Knight to block a Washia with where she's trying to get to. We shall see. All right, round 2 of the other game. They're coming in with all Gene now, and we're still on all Microcore as good. They tied on it, and then Rogue won it. That's awesome. So we actually might even, I don't even know where Gene's at on the start zone in that thing. Alder Knight protection there behind Prince. Wait, does Gene not have... Oh my god, Gene doesn't have Alder Knight protection. Gene doesn't have Alder Knight protection. We could kill Gene and burn the whole... We could kill Gene and just win the game right now. Gene legitimately doesn't have Alder Knight protection in the start zone. That's such a massive mistake. Come on, Rogue, see it. Just go kill her. 3x 4v4. If you do 4 wounds, the game is over. See it. See it. Alrighty. Otar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go to there and put the water there. It's a little bit scary, potentially. You can be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so as long as I'm behind that line, I'm safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, damn, I gotta fix my mouse. It's really messing up. That one will go there. I think it is worth taking Soul Astrid at this point in time. He's not very threatened. And then probably another development on the far side. Maybe to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a nice spot to be in. What can you get to with Otar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reasonably good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with that and then use Sola Astrid on the one attack I have for a 4v2. So we did lose a second Kazuke. We also took out the Glide Strikers. Worth it for him, right? He traded the Glide Strikers for 2 Kazuke, which is one of my pieces to kill Awashia, which is a good outcome. You know, the Glide Strikers got a lot of value in this game. It's quite an interesting... I did not expect it. I did not see that strategy coming, and it was quite effective. So, you know, definitely props for that. Wait a minute. So we just put... How many wounds on... Oh, there. He's hitting Tandros. He's not hitting Jean. Oh, well. Thought we should have hit Jean there. I don't even know if it was in range, but... So we'll see what his Awashia does here. I don't get attacked anywhere. The important thing was Otar was not actually able to grab Dagmar from there. Otar was 1 spot away from grabbing Dagmar. Otar's got 6 move. If Otar could have grabbed Dagmar there, it would have been a really bad spot, because then Awashia is almost certainly guaranteed to make it to max height. Whereas now, if she tries for that, if she loses initiative, Phantom Knights are going to blast her. So it's a big risk. In the other game, all we did was manage 1 wound on... Oh no, he went for Alder Knights, it looks like. So we killed 1 Alder Knight. He only got 2 attacks in. That's interesting. And he put the micro somewhere where Prince Al could engage him. That's a pretty big mistake. That's a pretty big mistake. Oh my god, he only rolled 1 skull. We have 2 shield. No, we 17! Suit up! Who cares if it's a mistake if you just roll good? Oh my god. It was a mistake and we didn't pay the price for it. I wonder if this is funnier or not without being able to see the game I'm commenting, because I'm playing this one and watching the other one on my side monitor. I have no idea. No one's watching the stream anyways, so it doesn't matter. I'm just talking to myself. But at this point, he needs to focus on Alcahora. He's got to kill Al. Stay spread out and shoot down on Alcahora. I am curious which Bonder Sparkle goes with here. I honestly think he's played it slow enough to where he might want to bring up Chana. Like, he's not in a great position to... He could try to rush to max height and play for the initiative switch, where if he gets it, Awashia gets up there and to start chucking dice and then is in the God spot. So it's a 50-50 to Awashia getting clobbered and killed or making it to the God spot. Pretty big risk, but obviously a pure 50-50, so reasonable risk if you want to take it. That's part of why I went to Sola Astrid, is if he does go for that play, then I'm able to, if I do an initiative, get 5v4 done on Awashia. And then the Sola Astrid guy is just like very safe. I'll have to decide if I want to go with what I want to go with or not here. This is definitely the 2, even though... Okay, he does get that 2 right. Hey, Fuzzy. Welcome in. Watching while building a birdhouse. That sounds like fun. The commentary in their game is nice. Oh, cool. I'm glad. I didn't know how crazy I sound, because I'm just reacting to random shit. Like, I'm looking onto the other side and seeing the results. Like, I saw him get engaged by Prince Al, and I had to look away, and I looked back, and I saw 17, and it's like, yeah, micro, we got the stealth. Roguescaper 0 for 4. Brutal. We had the point blank on Prince Al, and we missed it. Second one, 3 for 4. That could do it. I don't know what to do now. Let's see. Chana. 5 move. 5 move stealth flying. Chana's 5 move stealth flying with 3 defense, 3 life. Chana is pretty good at being able to get through my lines and killing an exile if she so chooses. We'd rather lose initiative this next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we can't get attacked yet if we lose initiative. So he played conservatively, so we'd very much like to lose this initiative. It may well be worth it to go with Wraith Riders here and just not use our Phantom Knights this round. Wraith Riders are potentially pretty good into all these things. They have a good shot at being able to put the other things in bad spots. I'd like to save the Exiles if I can. I think this might be the best sub-matchup for the Wraith Riders. Well, Wraith Riders are so good into Nikita, too. But PKs aren't that great into Awashia, and Wraith Riders are much, much better. I think we do 2 order markers on Wraith. Maybe we fake with the Exiles, actually. Oh, the PKs are going to be solid. The idea being the Wraith Riders try to put Awashia somewhere bad, and then the Phantom Knights can take advantage of that. Yeah, I like that. We might lose some Exiles in the process of that, but if we do, they're not attacking other things. Wraith, PKs, Exiles. I think I like that. Cool. No, it's game 4, Fuzzy. So we need to win 1 out of the last 2. We're up 2-1 in the week. So if we win this, we clinch it. If we lose it, we have 1 more shot. We're the only 3-3. So if we win this week, we're guaranteed the 4th spot. We actually lose out on every tiebreaker to everybody else, though. So if we get tied, like if we lose and get tied with everybody, we just lose all the tiebreakers. Like we have none of them. It's pretty brutal. So is that winning that initiative? Oh, all Nikitas. That is also not what I expected. In that case, we're going to play our Wraith Riders obscenely aggressively and just go for the Nikitas. I don't think the 1's ever on Awashia. It might be Nikita, Awashia, but I don't think the 1 is ever on Awashia, so we just rush in. Let me see how far the Nikitas can get to. Nikitas have a move of 5, range of 6. 6. You can hit that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can hit that spot too. So you can hit that line. I think that one's, if I go there, is safe then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the line over there. Man, it might actually be worth it to go even further. I just want to be able to get to the Nikitas no matter what. Taking the attacks from Nikitas and then killing them is fine, I think, honestly. If the Nikitas stay back, though, I can just kill Awashia. Yeah, I'm just not going to give him shots. I'm just going to make sure I get the turn in. Okay, I'll go with that. Oh, I think we lost a few micros. Damn, checking back over on that one. What are the stats on everything? Is the prince still alive? Yeah, the prince is alive with 1 life. Oh, that's brutal. We had him down to 1 life, and we couldn't finish him off. Must have been a really bad turn in there. Absolutely have to finish off the prince, though. 1 is Nikita's, as expected. So if the Nikitas come in at all, like if I can get to the Nikitas, I'll take that because it's such a good sub matchup for me. And if not, I will just try to murder Awashia. Like basically murdering, because if I bring Awashia, the thing is, if I can bring Awashia in closer to me to where the Phantom Knights can then get to her on my 3, that's really, really sick for my Phantom Knights. So that's the plan. Yeah, that's almost certainly the plan. At least one guy is going to try and chain grab Awashia, because I really need to bring Awashia closer to me to where the Phantom Knights can then just, like, crunch her. It's likely that I'm just going to have to go for Awashia. I wish I had all 3 order markers on Wraith Riders right now, just because of the Nikitas. Like, then I would go for Nikitas for sure, but as played, I think we have to just try to massacre Awashia. That's the spot I'd like to put her in, so the spot right here is where I'd like to put her if I can. Fuzzy, now that the Glide Strikers are done, was there any merit to the first Glide Striker doing the level 3 height near Dagmar and shooting down? Maybe. Maybe. I think I could have gotten to it with a PK, though, right? Like, because anywhere it went to, I could have... Well, he didn't know... The thing is, he didn't know my 1 was on the Exiles. He had to think that my 1 might have been on the PKs. Hey, Swarm. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am sort of dual commentating. I'm playing an OHS game while commentating on War League because it matters. A lot. And it's funky. I have like Discord notifications popping up right over top of where the YouTube chat is at, so I keep thinking that that's the YouTube chat. Like my team keeps commenting shit on the War League matchup. Yeah, Fuzzy. Yeah, it's like if he knew that my order marker 1 had been on the Exiles, he probably then that's pretty reasonable because it doesn't get taken out. But if it is on the PKs, then he has a worse shot and then he dies anyways. Uh-oh, someone's calling for a judge for Vassal. That's not ideal. It's for our game too. I need to try to get at least 1 Nikita here if I can. Because we're like so confident the 2 is on Nikitas.
PK on Soul Astrid 3v7.
Okay. Come on, buddy. Oh my God! I don't have any more shields for the whole rest of the day after that. All right. Well, I know what I want to... How risky do I play this? Very unsure how risky I play this. I know one is always going there. I could send the other one to there. Man, I really want to try to kill Awashia, though. That Nikita is a big concern, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yoinking that Nikita would be big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't get all the way to me, though. All right, move a 5. May just have to live with that outcome. How many other shots do I have to get Awashia there? Just the 1, really. I could maybe bring him to there. That's not bad. All right, so that one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's going to go there. I think I do really want to be there. And I think I'm also okay with being there, even though it's on low ground. Yeah, I just gotta give myself all the shots at yoinking stuff. Okay, first thing that I'm going to attempt is I'm going to attempt this chain grab here on Awashia with that guy. No. Okay. This one will also attempt to chain grab Awashia do succeed there. We'll put a Washia there on shadow. This one will attempt to chain grab that Nikita. I also get that. Okay. And I have to put her there. It's the only target. Do you get engagement strike when I chain grab you? I don't think so, but I'm not certain of that.
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't think so either, but okay. If we're on this, if we both feel that way, that's probably the case. I'll hit the I'll hit the Nikita here first, 3v3. Okay, and then I'll use Sola Astrid on a Washia for a 4v5. Okay, your turn. Checking in on the other game. That's an awful lot of whatever's going on. Let me try to figure out. 2 is on Nikita. Yeah, makes the most sense. We got one of them. If I'd chain grabbed, if the first chain grab had succeeded, the second one would have then chain grabbed another Nikita to bring her in, but we didn't get it. We weren't able to pull it out. Give me a second to check on what's going on with the question.
And a sight to there is good.
Yeah, definitely. They're big and they stick out a lot. Well, we'll see how they do. Basically, I'm just going to try and kill Washia on this next turn. I'm only going to have 2 dudes that can get to her, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably also take Dagmar, because the Dagmar guy is going to be super protected. Probably double engage a Washia and then take Dagmar, and then let the beasts do whatever they want.
So that guy's okay?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of him sticks out too. Those guys are much, like those minis are very easy to see from most places.
This will be for the guy on shadow from the bottom one.
Yep, 4v4, looks like.
Right.
Okay.
Same guy, 4v4.
Okay. Alright, he takes a wound. I'm going to make him red for wounded. He bleeds. Oil, or whatever he bleeds. I don't know what he bleeds. It's on Phantom Knights. I really think the 3 is on Washia, but I can only get 2 attacks on her no matter what I do. She doesn't have water. She can't put water there. She's going to bond with probably Otar. He's going to get an attack in that's pretty solid. There's nothing I can really do about that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's bring that Phantom Knight to there. That one to there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't get any more attacks in here, so I think I'm better off taking Dagmar going into the next round. So we'll do it that way. I'm going to use Sola Astrid on the heighted attack, so we'll have a 5v5. And then a 3v5. Okay. Part of the reason I took Dagmar there is if I win initiative, I can potentially put the 1 on Exiles now, and then just murder Awashia. Right, 5v5 and then 3x 4v5s. That's just like a dead Awashia. 3 is Awashia. Yep, we pretty much predicted the order markers right this round then. Happy with that. There was a connection issue in the other game. It looks like they're coming back. So one person lost connection to Vassal. It can be a bit of a pain to get back into the room at the current game state. There is a way to do it, but it's not super intuitive. But one of the annoying things about this spot Awashi is in is she can't put a water tile there because a water tile doesn't fit naturally over a shadow tile. So yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I would have rather put Awashi on the other tile on the other spot I was trying to get her to, because then she wouldn't have had that +1 defense everywhere, and she might have been dead already. But I wasn't able to pull that off, so we take what we can get. He's going to hit the guy on Dagmar now.
At the night on Dagmar.
Yep. That's helpful. Yeah, Swarm, I don't like Vassal. It's got nice benefits. Like, there's some theoretical benefits to it that are really good, but I don't, like, I like the flexibility of OHS. You can just put stuff anywhere. Yep. He's got 4 defense there. Okay. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, you get to use the special now. If you're alive. Okay. All right, Prince Alcohora is now dead. That is excellent news. It's one of the big threats for their army. So I think now it's just the only forward piece is Tandros. And we've lost 2 micros. I mean, we're in a very good spot, game state-wise, but we'll see. Oh. All right. Tarn, Awashia, Awashia. Well, then there's nothing for it but trying to kill Awashia. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one goes there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one goes there. That one goes there. And, nope, that gives you... What's the line that's in 2 spots? So it shouldn't matter a ton then. I think I'd rather be there. Okay, those are the moves. I'm going to use Sola Astrid on the first that tided shot on Awashia, so this one will be a 5v5. All right, 4v5 down on Awashia. Three up at Chana, where you have height. And then an even ground at Chana. That was effective. Yeah, Wraith Riders just wrecked Awashia basically in this game, which is what I was hoping, but you never know. I needed Dagmar. I needed to survive on Dagmar. All right. How do I do this with Wraith Riders? Do I come in or not? Could just stay back. All you've got left this round is Tarn, but getting one more Nikita would be really nice. Chana's got 3 life, 3 defense. She's in the way. Maybe I just try to get that one. Yeah, okay. I'll just move the one Wraith Rider there. This one will start by trying to grab... Oops. This one will attempt to grab that Nikita. Nope. Okay. Is it worth it to move Chana down? Yeah, actually it might be. What happens if I chain grab an engaged figure? I'm assuming nothing. Yeah, no LEAs. It's still fine. I'm gonna try and chain grab Chana from here. Okay, I do succeed. I'll go ahead and throw Chana there, and then I'll only get one attack now this turn. I'll use Soul Astrid on it. Okay. Tarn coming in. We definitely want to hold Dagmar going into the next round. We may want to engage the Tarn, depending on if they hit a charge or not, or where they end up at. We may want to go engage Tarn. We're not going to engage Nikitas anywhere with Phantom Knights. We're not going to risk the engagement strikes. No reason to. We're in a very good game state. Chana, let's see what else has happened. So one Nikita is dead, and Chana has taken a few wounds. There's still pieces, but Awashia was the big piece that I was afraid of in this matchup. And we've also gotten at least one of the Nikitas. I would have really liked to have gotten that chain grab and gotten a second one there, but it's okay. Holy Lord, my defense is good. Jesus. That's hard. Even at 32 dice, 50+% is very hard to do at 30 dice. That's like pretty far out there on the distribution. Okay. Well, the 3's on Tarn. You're baiting me into taking the Nikita engagement strike, presumably. Wonder if I'm supposed to do it anyways or not. That's interesting. I feel like probably.
No, they just couldn't get anywhere else.
That's fair, but I mean, I feel it feels engagement strike baity also, like you might just hit 3 in a row, and then I'm in trouble again. Oh, I'm probably just not supposed to let you have it. It's so tempting to go there though. Maybe I just engage the one other one down there instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay on Dagmar. I think we do want to hold you up there at least just to try to get the attack in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because in the back's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go there, but I really like being on the height position that I'm on. Maybe I just send one guy out then. Yeah, I just send the one guy in and hold the position. Oh, I didn't mark off my second powder. I've used 2 now. I forgot to mark that down. I'm down to just 1 powder left. All right, I'll send that Phantom Knight to there. This one will fill in his spot. 2, 3. And then this one will develop up that side as well. We just have 1 attack. I'll use Sola Astrid for this 4v4. Just trying to play defense. Just trying to play low variance here in the matchup that you're watching. Essentially, we take our 1 good shot. We leave our wall in front so that the Tarn can't get to exiles easily, and then that gives us the opportunity to have our 1 on exiles next round, and then use our last powder all from height, trying to obliterate Tarns and things. Although there is actually a world we might want. Now, if the Tarns are still in front, I think we have to deal with the Tarns before the Nikitas, whether we want to or not. Man, exiles are good. Wraith Riders and Exiles are good. Those are just some good pieces from Renegadescape. I like the designs too. Like, they're very technical pieces that are difficult to use well sometimes, but the upside is just like crazy. Wait, is someone in our start zone in the other game? Oh no, Tandros is in our start zone. Shit. Tandros is in our start zone. That's bad. And Tandros just killed multiple things. Tandros might win that game for him still. Holy F. Tandros only has 1 wound. Oh, I really do hope our 3 is on Mal. Uh-oh. This could go bad in a hurry. We only have 2 micros left.
Attack the Wraith Rider.
Yep.
3v2.
The wounded guy, he's probably dead. Very dead. Okay.
And attack the Phantom Knight. 3v4.
Yep. He's also dead. Less dead, but still equally dead. Somehow that works. Well, that does make using the Wraith Riders a bit trickier, but I really want to use them to deal with the Nikitas. I think we still do. I think we still do Wraith Rider. I think we do Exiles. I think we go with the exact same order markers, honestly. Oh, I forgot Shauna was in there. I could have attacked her last turn. I should have attacked her that last turn. That was dumb. She's in the way. Actually, hang on. I'm going to change my order markers. Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't like the way I did it. Yeah, happy with that. Realized I needed to invert this. I was about to exile powder into like Nikita smoke powder things. I need to use the Wraith Riders to take out the Nikitas first. And then we can use the exiles to deal with the damn Tarn and friends. And then the last one's on the PKs. Even being down 1 exile, I still think this is worth it. We just got to take out those Nikitas. We just can't really mess around with it. I may be able to save the powder. This is where using that early powder sucks, because I'd like to use a powder now and then still have 1 left over for Concan later, or Face Step Boy, Erevan. But there's not so much we can do about it. Maladrix hasn't taken any, going to the other game, Maladrix hasn't taken any wounds at least. We do have 1 dead FHG. Tarn, Otar, Nikita. Interesting. What do I think the 1 is on that? Tarn, Otar, Nikita. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is this Wraith Rider is going to move away and take the LEA. So go ahead and roll that LEA to start. He does take it. Okay. That limits my options then. He'll just go there then. Wait, no. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, I started moving him already. Oh, I did this wrong. The other one should have moved first. Well, no, it wouldn't have made a difference. Yes, it would have. I did that. That was very stupid. Okay. How do I salvage that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, not that way. I can't. Well, I guess I have to go to low ground to give me a second chance at yanking that Nikita. Oh boy, I screwed this up good. I'd also like to grab Otar if possible. So maybe you go there, and then you follow down to there. It gives me 2 yoinks at the Nikita and then 1 at Otar, potentially as well. Yeah, I'll go with that. First thing that's going to happen is this. Well, I gotta, I guess, position myself slightly differently. But if I do this, I can see her. I'll try and grab that Nikita. I succeed. She has to go there. This one will try and grab Otar. I fail. Okay. I will use Sola Astrid on the Nikita for a 4v3. And then up at the Tarn 3v5. Oh, could do it though. Okay. Hey, welcome in, Annie. Welcome in. We got a sort of dual stream of sorts going. I'm playing this OHS game and I'm watching my teammates' game, which is going south now because, Tandros. How many wounds did we put on Tandros last time? All right, we got 2 wounds on him last time. We got to put wounds on Tandros and fast. We'll see. We shall see.
The wounded die first, 3v3.
Yep. Very, very likely dead. We're just going to preemptively... Oh, he tried. He tried his best.
And 4v3 on the other right side.
Yep. Okay, he gets wounded. All right. Exiles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to use a powder here, even though I didn't want to. So Tarn, Nikita, Otar. Wish I could get a shot at Otar, but I can't really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we have to play this safe and just try to kill those 3 figures. Wonder what kind of line of sight I have here. I don't. Okay, that makes this harder. In that case, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want to kill that Tarn, though. I guess I have to send one there. Just to get the Tarn shot off. Yeah, I think it's worth it. And then we'll go up on the triangle with the other guys. And I will use my last powder. I'm going to use Sola Astrid for this attack here. This is the, it'll make this a 5v4. Ooh. That could have gone better. Okay, well, not much I can do about it. Down at Chana, 4v whatever, I think it's 3. Okay. This one will go ranged at the Tarn, 3v4. Boy, I don't know if I want to kill Chana now. Just let that... Well, the Tarn has to take an LEA. Yeah, I'll still try and kill Chana. I think I live with the LEA. Or not. Okay. Didn't make a difference. That's it. Two's on Nikita's. We killed one of them. That's good. Curious what we see happening here. Okay, I'm just going to shoot that one exile.
Exile?
Yep. Gonna need perfect. Oh, okay. Apparently we get it. Probably Otar with a 3 then. What's his stats? 4-3. I could double engage him. Does he have any? No, I probably do double engage him then. I want to stay on Dagmar. Go there. We go there. And then he goes there. Yep, I think those are the moves. Okay. The first thing is I will take a normal attack on Otar. That's beautiful. That's actually pretty beautiful. Okay, what do we do then now? 2 of those and Otar. I'm gonna use Sola Astrid on the Tarn. Okay, and then regular on Otar. Okay. All right, let's see. So, yeah, it is Otar. That makes the most sense by far. Chana's still got that pesky 1 life. We got one of the Nikitas done. We have taken out 2 more of the Tarn. I have not lost any exiles. I did lose most of my Wraith Riders. I have 1 wounded, 1 left. And the rest of our army is intact still. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I missed it. Okay. And then you get Gorin Toss on that guy.
It's gonna be the same though.
Oh, so that's the only. That's the only target. Never mind. There's not anywhere you can go to then. All right, new round. Now what do we want? We have this 1 Wraith Rider left. He can't get to the Nikita safely, which is a little bit unfortunate. The exiles, what could the exiles do? Not a ton, honestly. I could have an exile engage the Nikita and hope to survive it. Or we could just have the PKs, so we could just like sort of roll with the PKs here and start punching Erevan. I think I prefer that. So he doesn't have a way to get more than 1 wound at a time done here. Now that we've got everything down, just about to 1 dude left. I actually just might go all PKs here, honestly. They're quite good in this game state. I can start shipping 1 to go engage the heroes and start hitting Erevan, possibly. Yeah, I think I like that. Hey, Annie, sorry, just catching back up. Nordlum, yeah, however you say it, the new white dragon with the gun needs to come down in Delta pricing. He is... I'm guessing you mean he's not very good with his life and defense being so low. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see that next one. Not very good. Yeah, I agree. I think we didn't really do much with I think in general with Delta pricing, we're only going to mess with the stuff that we think is too strong initially. Like we're not going to drop anybody right out of the gate. I do agree though. I think he does need to come down. I don't know how much. I don't think he can come down that much. Like I don't think he can go past 140 as a floor. I do think he gets more interesting when you start comparing him with KM or the Hydra at like 140, 145, 135 in that ballpark. Maybe 150 because he probably is better than them in a lot of ways. But I wouldn't be shocked if he came down to like about 150. All right, Erevan, Otar. All right, you still have face step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's time to just come in on Erevan though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go there. And then that one will come at Otar. We'll start with taking a regular attack on Erevan. Oh, geez. I will then use Solar Astrid on him. Okay. And then Otar, regular. Okay. Tried to use him in various armies and it was rough with Nordlung. He's interesting. Like he desperately needs Raylan or a screen in some capacity. There's not much else for it. Like he absolutely has to have those things. The thing is that like a 7 attack special range, a 7 range special attack of 4 is just able to abuse enough stuff that I don't think he can come down that far. Because like if you imagine him with like Raylan and Rats against something with like key pieces that need to not get killed, he can be quite good at that. But obviously the 4 life 4 defense is a pretty limiting factor. But it's really not that different than Q10, right? Like Q10's got 5 defense 4 life. With his special attacks are different, like his ranged one, they're kind of inverted, where he's better at hitting like the lower defense shit at long range. Okay. Ooh, Tandros is finally dead. We finally got Tandros. Thank God. Maladrix is still at full health. That's good. You got him. Okay. Yep, so I can't catch you now. Okay. If I can't catch Erevan, how do I set this up? I'm gonna... Not right now. Let's see. Probably just want to hit everything. I am gonna have to deal with that Nikita at some point in time. I'm going to have to deal with everything else at some point in time as well, though. I have 4 PKs left. 2 up there and 2 down there. I don't have Solar Aster anymore, so hitting Concan's a little bit less good than it was a moment ago. Could engage the Nikita. I don't love that either. Erevan, Sun Shadow, Age of 5. Yeah, 6 move. Okay, he's pretty quick. Shauna's still there with 1 life, but it's not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your last order marker is on Otar, so worth keeping, trying to throw some wounds on him, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just don't know if I want to engage that Nikita or not right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go there. There, and then the one on Otar will stay there. And no Solar Aster anymore, so all regular attacks. We have a regular attack on Otar. And then 2 shots at the Tarn. Or just 1. Even Raylan in a screen at green scales will not work. Yeah, I do agree with that. I don't think he's the best green scales dragon because once stuff gets in close, he doesn't have anywhere near the offensive output of Nilfheimer or like Braxis or something. I don't know what the best build for him is, but that special attack is still dangerous enough that like we can't make it too cheap, or like him as an opener is just really, really good. But I would expect to see him come down some eventually. Like I said, I don't know about below 150, but I think at least to 150 is something that's going to happen. We'll see if he gets any play at all at ScapeCon. The current set is going to be what we see through ScapeCon. I kind of doubt he sees any play based on what I've seen with him so far, and you know, exactly the reasons you're saying. But we'll see. There could be some funky. There's always some funky format where random figures get good. Otar took, I think, 2 wounds there. Yeah. And Erevan took a shitload of wounds. We almost burned the whole round on him. So he's going for, yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's the thing that has the best ability to kill the Nikita. So I perfectly understand why he would do that. Okay. Oh, is it time to engage this silly Nikita or not? You've got 15 or higher. Oh, I think I'm going to be in a spot where I kind of have to engage you. All right, yeah. Engagement strike on that dude. Okay. I'll bring the last Fanonite back up to there. I'll have this one attack on the Nikita. No. With height on Chana. And then even ground into Otar. Okay. Yep. Oh, the Worley game is getting bad, by the way, guys. All we've got left is Maladrix, and there's still a lot of melee shit to get through. Oof. The Worley game is not looking good anymore. I'm not sure. I wasn't watching the mid game. I don't really know what happened, but some bad shit's been going on there. Kantono Daishi is also really difficult to use, even with the slight drop. So the thing about Kantono is it's more that the rest of the ninjas got dropped more than Kantono did specifically. Like, Kantono is still very expensive. Our initial goal was to price the ninjas to try to make them all cheap individually and then have Kantono be still expensive for like an all ninja build. The problem is that then makes like Kantono and like 3 ninjas with another squad kind of not a viable build, which is a little bit of an unfortunate side effect. That is interesting now and going to potentially change with Jinx and Kamakura being out there, because we had to up Shori a bit out of concern that the cheapest of the ninjas were too good with Jinx and Kamakura. Like Jinx and Kamakura with, say, Shori and Isamu as like something like 120, I don't know what it is, 120, 130 point sort of addition to an army. So she went up a little bit. Shori, that is, went up a little bit there. We'll have to see how, like... Okay. You got him. Also not good with Scions, but part of that is the Scions being bad. Actually, like, almost all of that is the Scions being bad. Scions are so bad. Scions are so unbelievably bad. All right, so in this game... in the other game, we gotta come in with our Maladrix. They're moving towards Wannick. Like, we gotta get in there with our Maladrix and start killing shit. But yes, Scion's very, very bad, as it happens. Irredeemably so, perhaps. We did get that last Nikita. That is quite nice. Erevan, Chana, and Otar, and then we got that last Tarn too. So we got 3 of these 1-life heroes, and then Konkan at full life. Konkan's going to be a bit of a pain when he comes in. All right. Go there with that PK. Konkan, Erevan, Otar. All right. I think I don't actually want to engage Konkan where he's at just yet. Let's move that one to there, and then come 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are the 3 moves. We'll have 2 attacks. We'll take the attack at Erevan first. And then Otar. Nothing. Okay. I don't think I want to engage you over there just yet. If I send one guy down there alone, you can just come deal with him. Probably makes that not worth it then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in that case, let's bring this one back up there. That one up to there, and then I'll just take the 1 attack on Otar. Okay. Okay. He's dead. I think it's just time to come in with everybody here. All right, even ground on Konkan first. Even ground on Otar. And then height on Konkan. Okay.
LAA.
Safe. Probably very unsafe. Yes, quite dead, in fact. Okay. Now, it is interesting. If we were to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we want the 1 on them just in case we win initiative. And then... yeah, I think that's the splitting that makes the most sense. That's fun. Okay. All Konkan, 1 Shauna. Yeah, not much for it, but just try to hit him. 2 attacks. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't get there in 2 moves anyways, so we'll go there. And then 1, 2, 3. I'll do it like that. We have 2 attacks on Shauna, height first.
You have to stop when you move on the glyph, don't you?
Oh, I thought I could have gone around it to the other side. Let me see. Sorry. So this one I thought could go there, and then this one like that, and then that one there. Let me back it up and make sure that it's viable. Yeah, I think that one can get through. Oh no, I've walked over water. I'm stupid. That's a water tile. I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. I forgot Awashio put a water tile on the map there. You are absolutely correct, and I have lost my mind entirely. I am sorry. In that case, does that change what I do? Probably. Damn. Did not realize that. You know, water tiles, that makes perfect sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it means I can't refill that spot either. Interesting. Two LAs to get there. I think it's okay. I think it's worth it. Yeah, okay. Oops. Sorry about that. I totally lost my mind. I'm going to do it this way instead then. We'll do the heighted shot first. Oh, I rolled, I guess, too many. You blocked it. Even ground. Okay. What is it?
The bottom PK.
Okay. 3's on exiles. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can get there in one move. Okay, that's the spot for him to be. Now I can get up here like I wanted to. Concan's move is 5, yeah. All right, we'll go with that. See, Annie, SOV figures can be extremely difficult to find. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's quite fair. I do not have the physical mini for him yet either.
I'm going.
So because I'm on the initiative glyph, I am going to put the 1 on PKs. And then exiles, exile. I think we do the same thing as before, basically. We could potentially pivot the PKs to low ground, but like, why bother? Actually, we might even want to sneak an order marker on the Wraith. Could be fun, because he could potentially like yoink Concan somewhere annoying to where I can then get height. Okay, I like that. Dagmar is good. Stay where we are. 2 attacks on Concan. I'll just roll them both together. All right, you took 1.
The bottom guy, 4v4.
I'm going to move down to there and then try to chain grab you. I succeed. I'll put you there and then attack you. Ooh.
Again.
GG's.
You outplayed me in the second round. That was too much to come back from, or the third round maybe. I forget which round it was.
Yeah, it was the third round when you were all on. You were Nikita, Owashia, and I had the double order markers on Wraith Riders.
Yeah, and I wanted to do that, but the round previous, I thought about it for a second, and I don't know why I didn't. I thought to put Owashia back in the start zone and leave Otar and Chana up front.
Yeah.
It's still the same order marker on Nikita's. Because then, if you wanted to get her, I mean, you would have had to been right there, and then I would have been out of reach of the PKs as well.
Yep. Yeah, it was the upside to try to bring her in there. I mean, I missed even putting her on Shadow is fine. Like it's just just get her in the mix and then she's stuck. Get her surrounded in that spot. I mean, Owashia is very good in your draft pool by far. I was quite worried about it. That's partly why I took chain grabbers, Wraith Riders, whatever you call them first. Is yeah, I don't know. I felt like they were good into Owashia and Exiles, which were some of the strongest things that didn't get banned. I honestly did not expect the little flyer dudes opening though. That was it. I mean, it worked pretty well. They basically traded themselves for the Kazuke, which is a pretty good points trade, just like straight up. And like Kazuke are also one of the pieces I have that can deal with Owashia. So it takes out one of my abilities to kill her.
Yeah, I figured you took the Necrotex to deal with Owashia. And then I was like, oh, I struck the one guy, Lucia, to deal with the Necrotex.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty strong to begin with, and then.
Don't worry, I'll be careful with her, and then I wasn't.
Yeah, I thought you might actually just rush to max height and take a initiative flip from round 2 into round 3, because you could have gone like Owashia to here and then water tiled and then Otar behind her, and then if you got the switch, pop up here and just start blasting me, and then Otar fills in that spot, and it was gonna be a real pain to try to. Well, I'd have had to rely on Wraith Riders doing the same thing. I guess is the problem with that. Because it's difficult for her to kill the Wraith Riders before they can get to her, even with that aggressiveness. I think she could have killed a lot of PKs that way, but the Wraith Riders probably still get her.
Yeah, but I would have had to have guessed where your order markers were going to be, I think, to make that work.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
I think it's like I said, I thought it was in my mind, and then I didn't do that, was just to fall back, because, well, maybe you would have changed your order markers, too.
I'll chat about the dual class figures in a second.
Not put 2 on the Wraith Riders that round.
Yeah.
It took 1 just to get them within chain grab distance of her, and then your second one to actually use it.
Yeah. I think I was going to be a little bit more aggressive with how far they moved on that first move, but then when it was all Nikita's, at that point I had an opportunity to just kind of hang back a little bit, not give you the shots, and then grab on the following turn. Yeah. Oh, it's an interesting pod. I think that the chain grabbers just got a lot stronger when combined with my pod specifically because they were also so good into the Exiles and the Nikitas. Like them being good into both of the unique ranged squads felt quite powerful. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about my Nikita draft. I was thinking maybe go with Marushat or just take the other beast.
I mean, Nikitas are still... Nikitas are pretty good into the Exiles. Like, Nikitas do give Awashia protection into the Exiles if they're next to her. It's just like, it's just very, sub-matchup-y, because, like, it helps a lot there, but then they're also vulnerable to the Wraith Riders, so... yeah, I don't know. Not entirely sure.
Would you have picked the Master of the Hunt if I didn't ban anything? Would that have been your first pick?
No, I was going to take Wraith Riders if they weren't... Unless you banned the 2 Uniques ranged squads, I was going to take Wraith Riders first. Mott's good. Mott's definitely good.
I wouldn't have banned anything then.
Fair. I don't know. I worry. I've been down the draft line a few times of like someone takes Master of the Hunt first and then the other person takes Exiles second. And it's... I mean, the Master of the Hunt can then take the PKs, which is fine. I don't know. He's good. He's definitely good. He's absolutely good. He was on my top list of stuff. Let's see. What was the... If the one I had prepped, if you had banned Wraith Riders and Exiles, I was going to take Master of the Hunt first. That was one thing that I had predetermined. Yeah, basically if you banned... Or if you banned Wraith Riders or the things Wraith Riders were good into, then I probably would have taken Master of the Hunt. Like if you banned Exiles and Nikita, then I might have gone Mott at that point because the Wraith would have been a lot less good. But yeah, I just really liked the Wraith Riders into the 2 squads. I also felt like with how this draft went, they basically reserved me the Exiles for late in the draft, which is always nice to be able to get like a strong piece late just because you don't have to burn an early pick on them because your opponent's just not going to take them because you have a piece that ends them.
I almost just didn't ban anything.
It's fair. I think if you ban nothing, I still take Wraith Riders.
Maybe I would have changed my mind back and just said no ban.
Some of these I like this format a lot. There's just, I don't know. There's so many ways it can go. A lot of it can go. Like different bans can just lead to like such drastically different drafts. Also, yeah, like random figures that are bad or that are not great in a pool just like happen to be great into everything that the other person brought and get a lot stronger. I had that not so much in this game, but in the previous game I had that happen where like some figure I brought, I wasn't expecting it to be good, and then it was just like godlike into the opponent's entire army. I actually think it might have been Master of the Hunt, because someone did first pick him in an earlier round. I think Kobe Easter first picked Master of the Hunt. But his entire army was the really shit heroes. So Mott was just like good into everything he brought because it was like Laglor and a bunch of the cheerleader heroes that have low defense and high life, where Mott just torches them.
Like all the Dryans and the Beasts. That's what I was thinking. I was like, if he takes Master Hunt, I know I'm going to end up with at least one of the Dryans and Beasts.
Yeah, I mean, those are definitely good spots for him, for sure. Like, I think Awashia in particular is just super vulnerable to that. Because, like, Awashia's got low enough life that he can just kill, that he can get the one-turn kill on her if he gets a good shot in. But I felt like Wraith Riders were also good enough into her that... Like, I think faced with that, I think I would have gone with the Wraith Riders just because I thought they were also pretty good into Awashia, and then also the 2 better into the other stuff. Because, like, Master of the Hunt into the 2 unique commons, into Exiles and Nikita is just pretty terrible. Like, he just can't do much there. Yeah. I don't know. Those were most of my draft thoughts. I did have one... Yeah, I think that was about it. Yeah. That about sums up as far as I had thought ahead. Whether it's right or not, that's where I was going to end up at, I think. But
I'd only played like one game in person with the Glide Strikers. My teammate took them for a game, like a team game. And then I knew on the forums and stuff, everybody was saying, or people were posting, they thought those guys were just completely useless. But then in the team game, like at least one squad of protectors of Ular. And he did more than the rest of his army, really, point-wise. I kind of ran him this time. I wanted to play him because I don't know what I thought about him, but what I think about him now with having him in the draft pool, every time I looked at him, I just thought, I don't want my opponent to have him because it's just like annoying, like a cheap shot.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with.
I mean, they did render the Kazuke totally useless in this game. They also made me stunt my development a lot because I was hoping to, my plan was to develop Phantom Knights a bit more in round 1, but then I kept being in spots where if I had left an opening where they could have flown in and engaged Exile and then just offed it. And I like couldn't afford to let the Exiles die, so I had to just stunt all of my development to hold them.
Yeah, that's a problem with leading with them. You just give up the development in the first round. That's why I dropped him so close to your start zone, though. Kind of force you to.
Yeah, no, I think that made sense. I think that made sense. Like you made me use everything to protect the Exiles. I had the Order Marker 1 on Exiles because I was going to try to develop them up just to like have them up with still having all the powders, but then I had to just like turtle them and burn a powder, which I mean didn't end up like changing the outcome later, but having one more powder would have been quite helpful late game in a lot of scenarios. So. Anywho. Oh no, I think our Maladrix is about to die. Yeah, GG's.
What's that?
We're about to lose the Warley game that I've been watching on the other monitor. Sadly, but
thanks for the game. I say I think you play quite a bit better than me, so congrats.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the game. Glad we're able to get in, and I'll catch you. I can't talk. I will catch you next time.
Right. Have a good night.
You too. Oh, Lord. Yes, I will get to the dual release thing in a second. Let me get out of this and bring in the Warley game because it is close. It is so close. We got a 2-life Maladrix. Yuck. Versus 1 Ebon, another Ebon on Jean's card, and then a Veteran of Orleans. Massive, massive initiative roll coming up here. We're now, like, in trouble. Oh, and we lose initiative. No. Jean, Ebon, Jean. So it's just all Jean. Yeah. Jean can't get anywhere, though. Okay, we survived that. That's good. Annie, right. Thoughts on dual class figures for the summer sets. So it's interesting in theory. I don't have like I don't like that it makes it less of a game for 8-year-olds in that context, and the way that Matthias always likes to talk about it, like, hey, this is supposed to be a game for 8-year-olds or whatever. I don't love the fact that like the dual class thing makes that a bit more complicated. I think it's going to look weird relative to like the old cards, like that it's going to look a little bit out of place. From my personal perspective, though, I don't like it because it makes Heroscape.org a lot more of a pain in the butt, because I didn't design the site to support multiple of anything like that. It was all static, like single link fields to that type of thing. So I don't have a way to represent them in the builder in a way that would actually be productive, unfortunately. So that sucks. For me, basically, and for .org. There are some longer term stuff that might impact it later, but oh no, this is a terrible decision. Why did we attack that Ebon? Now Jean can come in. I hate the decision to attack that Ebon there. The Ebon just went on the damn veteran. What was the point of that Ebon kill? Oh no, that Ebon kill was terrible. Hang on, I gotta get in there. Yeah, that Ebon kill is going to lose us the game. I mean, we might have lost the game anyways. We were in a bad spot, but that Ebon kill is going to cement it. Well, we were 2-0. We're going to be 2-2, and now we're going to need Jackson to win his last game. Maladrix should move up to height on that veteran and then hope to God that She kills it and in one turn and then kills the Ebon on the following turn. The problem is we then have to one-shot Jean because the Ebon goes on to Wannick. Like, the Ebon on Jean will just replace it on Wannick, and we still lose to Wannick, which is just freaking brutal. I don't know why we didn't take height there. And we didn't get the kill anyways. No, Mal's not taking height on the vet. Mal's just taking even ground on the vet for some reason. We do kill the vet, and great. A thing comes back because we killed the wrong thing first. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, so like I don't like the short version of the answer is I'm not personally a fan of the dual class figures, or dual anything like that. I wasn't a huge fan of varied, or like unaffiliated to begin with either because they kind of go against all of those things. But anyhow. Holy F, we just got Jean. We got Jean, but it doesn't matter. We got Jean in the second attack. If you invert those attacks... Oh, Lord. Okay, well, we lost that one. I do have another game that I'm actually playing against OG Blaha in a few minutes here. I'm going to make a new stream for it, so I'm going to hop off the stream and make a new one in a bit. It's not a League Late game or anything. A little bit of a drudge match from HCL, the last HCL event that came out. So that'll be happening shortly. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up. We did make the playoffs for OHS, so that's exciting. We did not yet make the playoffs for War League, so we got to win the last one. That's trying to give me a heart attack unnecessarily.